So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Oh, this nigga on my ass. This nigga from this probably told him some extra shit.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going anywhere.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that?
God.
You know, hey, he should have touched that.
Damn, one play running ass nigga. Shit.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Yes, sir.
That is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw.
Gone for it on 4th and 12.
They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Bridgewater on 4th down. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is going to be incomplete. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of.
He probably watching that play right now over and over. I let a fucking quarterback... I ain't never seen nobody let a quarterback beat him on a fly route.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Looking left
Bro,
side
why quarterbacks
and he's able to get this to the
in the fucking playbook?
Give him 14 on
he was in the cover 3.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball.
In the fucking playbook, if you put a fucking quarterback as a wide receiver in a fucking sub thing, it's gonna say like 27 overall or some shit like that.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Nah, it's just a Taysom Hill formation.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's now 3rd down.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Shotgun snap now for Campbell.
I base my shit off of the Patriots.
He's going to take off with it, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
If he would have hit stick me, yeah.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
That's all he running. He run that fucking playbook with the 2 running back shit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I was forgetting that nigga Christian McCaffrey, bro. That nigga Christian McCaffrey never leads the league in any stat.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hell yeah, they gave that game to Youngblood.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again.
And that's going to be intercepted.
Bro, I almost fucked myself. Shit. That nigga better be a superstar for this shit.
Defensively, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now.
His number one cheerleader.
Stop them totally and change the momentum.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. But it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Not cheating.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
He was covered by Trey Boston.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And he finds a man in the crossing route. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With this Washington 7, Panthers 0. Dustin Hopkins on for the field goal.
I fucked that shit up there now. Nope.
Hopkins' kick is good.
Ooh, that bitch was about to be short.
The lead moves to 10-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into
Uber
this
expensive
game?
ass habit.
Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
She got the Uber XL.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Bridgewater steps away to his left. Ah,
bullshit.
And he is going to have a Panthers Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
Come on, Afki.
Got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
We got to stick together in this party, man.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the quarterback.
We're getting the field goal.
Down right around the 25. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
And it's third down.
Third down, here's McCaffrey.
Oh, shit.
To a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Woo, touchdown.
It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
Fucking touchdown, bro. What the fuck?
Curtis Samuel.
I played that nigga inside instead of out.
On the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Oh, damn.
This no good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
That shit was terrible.
Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins.
Gee, you gave me Derrick Henry before.
That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage.
Remember that blockbuster we did, dog?
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 3-yard line. A gain of 9.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson.
Damn, got my ass.
Average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Gibson. And he takes it in.
Okay, I'm not even going to throw the ball no more.
Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Playing you, hell yeah.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point.
That's why I just said I ain't even going to throw the ball no more.
Next is Washington 17. Panthers 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
Oh, we're going to let him run the ball. Fuck it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my
You can
coaches
let him run.
previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding.
Oh, my God, you dumb motherfucker.
Get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Good shit, baby.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over.
Let him run the ball.
Got there to break that one up.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone.
Oh, no. Bro, look at this bullshit, bro. Look at this bullshit. What the fuck?
And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charm. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Ah, he got his 2 back. Shit. Fuck, I get ball back at half.
Two-point conversion is successful. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half.
That touchdown hurt.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now this time Kaepernick will throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make it. Oh,
bullshit, bro. What the fuck?
It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
Hell yeah.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Bro, they been giving him bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Bridgewater, and his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey, and it's third down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play.
Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
Panthers. Curtis
Niggas ain't covering shit.
Out of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
The kick
It
is
took a pretty big risk right there going for it on fourth down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it.
will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, one play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Tackle made by Rayshon.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now as a quarterback, pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Kaepernick to throw on second down. Forced out to his left. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
It smells like a dirt nap in here.
And a first down.
What's going on, man?
About mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off.
Boy, you barely won, happy ass nigga.
On the run,
barely won. You can't claim that, dog.
Nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged.
He can't claim that. He barely won on the last play.
Often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
It is, but he can't claim that he dirt napped me. He won, brother. I hear you that. You know what? He could be.
From the gun on third down, Kaepernick. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
There's like a dirt nap in here.
Just well upfield across the 45. For third and 19, no problem. As they're able to
Where y'all watching it at?
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
28-17.
The third time.
Is that what the score is?
By the rookie Jeremy Chin. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce.
Now look, if he hadn't forced me when I beat him this last time, we'll be tied.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
You knew what he was doing.
Linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing and run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
On second down, Davis. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
Brings up third down.
You know, YouTube.
Bridgewater. Dancing to his
I seen it earlier. I heard him in here earlier. I said, you at practice. I'm in the head practicing them YouTube plays. That's why he say, he like that play I tried earlier didn't work. I was just staying where I was in. Trying to see, you know,
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
17.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Curtis Samuel, the intended target.
Who got a pass interference?
Penalty, it's Davis. Now Davis fumbles it, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
I told you that he'd be lying. It's not 18, bro.
You're not done in the 4th.
He every bit of 47.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This defense was
look, bro, look. This nigga the other day he said, you know how I be like Timo Cruz in the corner. He said that. He said Timo Cruz over there, but you're not old enough to know who Timo Cruz is. Like
back near his goal line. Here's Kaepernick escaping the pressure right. And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
You want to win? Let's do this. He's going to act like he don't know now, but he really do know.
And it took the ball off course.
A lot of times it's
but look, let me tell you how I know. Let me tell you how I know he's 40, bro. Let me tell you how I know he's 40.
He was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Look.
An incomplete
the other day, we were starting up a 2K game, and he was over there getting front. He said, time to get live, time to represent Sunset Park. What time? I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, the nigga's 40, bro.
So much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
That's caught out wide by Stills. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Desperate.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to one-score game.
Anybody trying to get on 2K?
I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back.
And they trying to get on 2K?
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
Fitness, you ain't trying to run in that red?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Tristan Hill brought him down. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Bro, Lee's so friendly. Did he get off yet?
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost
somebody posted a picture of Dub C and that OG Dion nigga from Snowfall. And they in the comments, one nigga said 6-0 for sure. Neighbors don't need no favors. Please under that comment 6 times 10 we roll. Look at your friend last. We don't know this nigga out.
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaq Thompson, and the Panthers will get the football back. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. He's going to take off with it.
He said, maybe this Panthers nigga will play me tonight, maybe. Yeah, he playing. Yeah, he playing.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's going to be caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Fuck this nigga, man.
Curtis Samuel, 47 yards.
I'll beat your ass.
Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Nah, you wasn't taking then.
It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington will take
nah, bro. I fucked this shit up.
Their own 25-yard line.
I'm in the neighborhood. What's up?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at
fuck it. This gonna be easy first.
Run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
You lost to the Panthers. Shut your bitch ass up.
I ain't lose to YT, I'll tell you that.
Lost to the Panthers.
Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. He's got it for a Panther.
God damn, bro, that play keep.
Samuel, 40
yeah, who?
And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6.
That bitch got overturned, but he still got it. What the fuck?
And now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe
Did I play the Panthers? Did I play the Panthers for that? Did I beat that nigga?
The other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Fuck it, man. I got least first round.
He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. So
like he lost to me.
Cost him 15.
And And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15.
You lost to Mark. Mark blew your ass out. I don't want to hear shit.
Who lost to Mark?
YT.
Being chased out left.
Nah. He said Mark is a glitcher. He said Mark is a glitcher.
Speak up, Maurice. I can't hear you through them 6 feet of dirt.
Shit. If he put me 6 feet in, I put you 10 feet in the dirt.
Hey, that's a whole nother week, like 10, 15 weeks ago.
Hey, we play next week. We play tomorrow. You right.
And you finna go deeper in the dirt.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
And you gonna go in the dirt tomorrow, so it's alright.
You finna go deeper in the dirt tomorrow.
Too safely on third down. I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
I think they probably said if
Youngblood, you joined up on me?
Shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
And he finds McLaurin.
He weighed 3 points. What the fuck is that?
His side of the field. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did the
Baylor won this thing.
Touchdown, Washington. 5-yard touchdown. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. But now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Panthers 41, Washington 25.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
6-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Bridgewater here to throw. On the run, he'll let this go. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First down, Bridgewater. Flushed to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Got his target, Samuel. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That gain on third down, good for 28.
Carolina.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got his man.
Oh, boy kept ripping Flint earlier. He was pissed. That shit was so funny.
Curtis Samuel.
Hey, when it had, like, when you like, damn, bro, you had 5. All I could hear was their head was like, you kind of nigga to turn over.
This is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
You pissed him off when you said that. But look, Youngblood caught, he caught all the score machines turnovers.
And he returns this to the 22.
Yeah, they ain't got no security, ball security.
Out there They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the
nigga was peeling the shit out of play turning back to back.
We play on here in this fourth quarter. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
I remember one that man Youngblood was playing, and Youngblood came. He said, "Man, fuck this! I'm getting off this nigga, man."
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick.
I sent you a squad for this.
That's caught by the UCLA product. It's Cam Wilson. And now with 4 seconds,
how many y'all got?
We get a timeout call.
3.
I'm about to make for hold up.
That first down completion
Oh,
only netted him 3.
I just said 3.
2nd and 7. One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. And that will be incomplete.
But that's my neighborhood.
Has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Panthers,
damn, ESPN done fired Paul Pierce.
And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for
no, he posted that video the other day.
Yeah, so you ain't see the video?
He was smoking with a bunch of strippers.
Yeah.
That's really some weak ass shit though.
Shit, James Harden be living his best life at the strip club and posting that shit.